Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm quite late putting this up. I should have put it up on Wednesday. But this is my 3 weeks post-op update. It's now Saturday the 10th. I don't know when I'll get this up, hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I just had a busy few days during the week with appointments and things like that, so I didn't get a chance to film this. So here's my belated 3-week post-VSG update. So first of all, I am 31 years old, 5'5" or 5'4" and a bit, 5'5". My highest weight was 16 stone 7 pounds or 231 pounds. Sorry, I keep looking down here. I've got it all written down so I don't forget. That was on the 6th of the 12th, 2017. My surgery day weight was 15 stone 3 pounds or 213 pounds, and that was on the 13th of February 2018. My current weight as of 3 weeks, well, this was on Wednesday, my weight was 13 stones 13.3 pounds, which is 195.3 pounds, and that was on the 7th of March 2018. Now last week, if you didn't see my 2-week post-op video, my weight was 14 stone 1 3/4 pounds, which means that my weekly loss for week 3 was only 2.4 pounds. Yeah, I would have liked to have lost more, but I'm also very aware that week 3 is notorious as being a kind of stall week. So I think 2.4 pounds in that 3rd week is still pretty good going. And at the beginning of the week I said that my goal, kind of my own little personal goal to myself, was to get under the 14 stone mark and be 13 stone something. So I did manage to do that. So yeah, so I did do my goal for that week. And yes, I'm quite pleased at that. As much as, you know, it was quite kind of it was disappointing for a second, you know, looking at the scale after seeing such big losses in week 1 and 2. So looking at it, it was disappointing to see that only 2.4 pounds had been lost. But yeah, as I said, I know that week 3 is notoriously a stall week. I'm trying not to weigh daily now. I've spoken about this before. I quite enjoy weighing daily, but I'm not doing it this week because I did for a couple of days, and I'm kind of fluctuating up and down and just kind of levelling out at that 13 stone 13.3 pound mark. And I think that's because I'm due my period now as well, so I'm thinking that that's probably going to affect my weight loss this week. So I'm kind of mentally preparing myself to only have lost maybe a pound, or maybe have stayed the same when I weigh again on Wednesday, which will be 1 month and 1 day post-op. Total loss in surgery is 17.7 pounds or thereabouts, because I'm switching fractions for decimals here, so we'll just say 17.7. My total loss overall, including pre-op diet, is 35.7 pounds, which is 2 stone 7 and a half pounds. So yeah, I didn't do my measurements this week because I thought, like, just after 1 week is probably not long enough to see any sort of change in my measurements. I'll probably take them at a month out and then just do it monthly after that. Things I have noticed this week are my temper's definitely been quite short. I'm having to consciously calm myself down before I, you know, kind of snap at my son or whatever. But I know again that that's a common thing, is your emotions kind of go all over the place, but for me it's been temper. I also the other day felt actually hungry for the first time since surgery. Obviously it didn't take much to kind of satiate that hunger, but I definitely did feel like my stomach was completely empty and I felt the pangs of hunger. Also think that I haven't been eating enough. My calorie intake has honestly been under 400 most days, and while I wasn't given any sort of guide to how many calories I should be having looked up other people's, I see that at this stage, at almost kind of 1 month post-op, well, let's say 3 weeks to a month, I should be getting sort of 600 to 800 calories, and I'm really struggling to get any more than kind of 400 and something. I think I had 427 the other day, and I felt like I'd eaten quite a lot, but obviously I hadn't. But hopefully now that as of Tuesday coming, so that's the 13th, which is exactly 1 month post-op, I'll be on kind of normal foods, so I should be able to get a little bit more variety in there. I definitely struggled, you know, in week 3 and also now in week 4 as well. I struggled with the period stage. I definitely moved on to more kind of soft foods as opposed to just purees in this 4th week, but I'll update you more on that next week, but it's just because obviously I'm halfway through week 4 now, so yeah. So but week 3 I definitely struggled with finding things to puree. I ended up having a lot of sweet potato. I got some protein cheese to put on it, but it was just fine. I had just a lot of soups again and my protein shakes and things like that. So yeah, I struggled with that, and I think that's why my calorie intake hasn't been that great. With introducing soft foods, I'm kind of getting a bit better, but also, as I mentioned in another video, I'm making the move towards veganism as well, and so I am kind of trying to find you know, good options for soft foods and pureed foods for me, which are also vegan. I haven't made the move completely yet because I still have things in my house like my protein shakes and my protein cheese, which, you know, I'm not that bothered about eating that, but my protein shakes and things all have milk in them. So I obviously am not going to throw those out. I will continue to have them, and we'll finish those before I make that move to veganism. But I did just go to the shops today and I did a big shopping with all my vegan food so that I can meal prep, and I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do a big batch of like chickpea curry and also a vegan chili as well, and I have couscous and like quinoa and stuff like that to go with that, so hopefully I can meal prep, and that'll save me kind of trying to think about what I'm going to have throughout the week. I can just have something prepared and have it ready. So yeah, I definitely was not getting enough calories in, but that's something I'm working on, and I'm aware that it's because I wasn't really sure what I was doing with the puree stage. So vitamin and medication wise, I finished my DVT injections on Wednesday. I took the last one finally, so that was at 20 days, not 20 days post-op, but 20 days since I got home. So so I finished those up, which was great because it was getting very tedious towards the end to do them. I am almost finished my omeprazole. I should have finished it, but I still had some left over from the ones that I was taking pre-op, so I've kind of added those on, and so I still have like 3 or 4 or something still to take. Instead of taking them morning and night now, I'm just taking them at night time. And I think I might actually buy some more, because I think with moving on to kind of regular foods again, that might kind of put me at risk of getting heartburn again. So I might just buy some more omeprazole so that it stops me from getting heartburn, and then like taper off slowly as I start to eat regular food. Vitamin wise, I started to really struggle to swallow my multivitamin tablet, which was quite big. My omeprazole as well, I'm kind of struggling. The other day it got stuck in my throat and I was like gagging on it. I think it's because I can't take like obviously a gulp of water to swallow it down, and so I kind of stand there holding it in my mouth for ages, kind of willing myself to swallow it, and it ends up getting stuck in my throat. So I made the switch to chewable multivitamins. I got the Centrum ones. I'll link down below what they are, but it's just a Centrum A to Z chewable multivitamin, and I'm doing so much better with that. I also have a gummy calcium, which is actually just the kids version because that's the only one I could find in a gummy, but as long as I take enough of them throughout the day, then it adds up to the amount that I should have. I still take my biotin and also an iron tablet and a B12 tablet as well. They're quite small, I don't mind swallowing those. It's the bigger like multivitamin and the omeprazole that I struggle with. And the calcium tablet, it's calcium magnesium that I had. It's from Holland and Barrett. I don't know if anybody else in the UK has got these ones as well, but they are huge and there's no way that I could swallow it, so that's why I went for the chewable one. Hopefully I'll be able to swallow them again in the future, but at the moment I can't face it, so I've switched to chewable. Yeah, so I think that's actually pretty much it. Pretty straightforward week, just I need to get more calories in. My water intake's been a bit better, and yeah, I just need to watch that, and hopefully next week I'll have lost at least a pound next week. That's my goal, because I definitely think that I'm bloated and retaining a lot of water just now. And also I think with not having enough calories this week, my body's probably in starvation mode and is trying to kind of hang on to everything that it can. So I think once I bump my calorie intake up a little bit, then I should start seeing a bit of a better weight loss. Yeah, I will also insert a picture, I'll just do it here, that I took. If you're on Instagram, you know that we do Face to Face Friday, and I felt like I couldn't really take part in that until recently when I looked back at an old picture from autumn last year and compared it to a picture that I took like a couple of days ago, and I can't believe the difference. I will eventually get round to putting full body pictures up, but I don't feel like my progress is enough yet for other people to see it. Like, I can see little changes, you know, when I look in the mirror in the morning I can definitely see the weight coming off, but I don't know that my full body pictures that I took, really you can see any sort of comparison yet. So yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching another one of my just talky videos. Hopefully once I get to, you know, 1 month and beyond out and I start you know, with my meal prep and everything, and I'm better at getting my calories in and my macros and everything, hopefully I'll be able to do some sort of what I eat in a day video. But at the moment I'm not the best role model for what I eat in a day because I'm not eating enough. So yeah, so hopefully soon I'll be able to do that, and I'll have some more vegan recipes and stuff as well, which I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, you know, as I said, at the moment I'm still drinking my protein shakes which have milk in them, and I feel slightly guilty about it, but I think I'd feel more guilty if I was throwing them away after buying them, because that just seems disrespectful and wasteful. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to do what I eat in a day soon, once I have kind of sorted myself out and I'm eating enough, because I wouldn't like to say what I was eating a day in case somebody thought it was fine, and it's not fine what I'm eating a day just now. Anyway, okay, I've talked a lot now. Thanks for watching. If you want to continue following my journey, then please do subscribe and click the little bell notifications so you get notified every time I upload. It should be every Wednesday. I just was busy this week, so sometimes it'll be a little bit later. Also, I'll put my Instagram down below as well. You can follow me on there. And if you are going through the same kind of journey as me, then comment down below and let me know, and I'll go and check out your channel as well. That was a lot of talking, so thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next week.